2 more F words, FIFA and Fox. Upton. There's one. Back to first. Not in time. Off the bag was first baseman Reynolds. And Upton able to leg it out. That might have been a double play had the throw been accurate. So Despaigne, and that's a good thing for the Padres. They make an exchange, and it's a good one. Upton speed for Despaigne and get the pitcher back into the dugout.
Well, let's see where this throw is. Just draw Reynolds, yes, kind of off the bag a little bit down towards the home base side. And boy, he looks just so fluid going down, so effortless going down that line. You can pick him up and put it down, and it looks like Mike Matheny's on the top step, and there's a phone call being made.
That's too much time again. I think Major League Baseball has to say, okay, from the time the play's over, you have X number of seconds. Just pick a number and then put it on the clock. Otherwise, I mean, how many times do you want to go back to the television, look it over, replay it, and wait a minute, umpires, we want to look again. Give us another 5 minutes, and then we'll make our decision.
Well, this is going to be interesting because if he doesn't get this one right, the Cardinals will lose challenges for the rest of the day.
And they're replaying it on the scoreboard video, and we'll take a look at it ourselves. Reynolds was fishing for the bag with his right foot. Let's see if he had contact when the ball finally was in the glove. It's hard from that angle. Looks like he's about to draw his foot away from the bag.
You know what they're going to have to come up with, Dick? They're going to have to come up with a camera angle down the foul pole, down the line, so you can see if the foot actually comes off the bag. You can't really tell from that angle from the right field foul pole, so you can get the look. Bag, space, foot off the bag. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Rather than the one that, because his foot could still be off the bag, but still have the illusion that it's on the bag.
Problem is, you need about 30 cameras to have all the right angles. See from that.
Well, if they can put a man on the moon, they can have 30 cameras.
The fact that Reynolds fished back for the bag after the play is kind of say, I don't think I was in contact.
Yeah. Hey, how about all the players wearing GoPros on their helmets?
There you go. That would really give you the sense of speed of the game and power of the game.
This might be a tough one just because they don't have a definitive angle.
In which case, Upton might just stay there at first base and it will not be overruled.
See, watch when the ball hits the glove there. Now, it's kind of tough to tell because you can't tell if there's any space between foot and bag.
But if we continued, you'll see that Reynolds tries to go back with his foot. See, there you go.
That's a good call, yes.
That's a tip-off, perhaps. Yeah, I would think that would be a fairly decent correction of the system to have a clock that says, you could have one of the umpires have a stopwatch and say you've got, either you saw it just as our umpire saw it, you've got one quick look of your video guy back in the dugout area, and you've got 15 seconds, let's say, to make your call. Do you want to challenge or not?
Well, the umpire on the right is the calling umpire. That's Ron Culpa. The crew chief is Hunter Wendelstedt. The crew chief is always on the call with the calling umpire. Still waiting. The jury is still out. 12 Angry Men. If you haven't seen it, please do so. It's a great movie.
Meanwhile, Carlos Martinez and the Cardinals just have to stand in the sun and wait for somebody to make a call here. It's certainly taking enough time. Now finally the decision.
Oh, that one's kind of,
Here's the call. Safe. All of that to earn the boos of the St. Louis faithful. But the Padres happily will accept Upton at first base with one out. And as you pointed out, Mark Grant, the challenge has been taken now from the Cardinals.